The supernatural is all around us. It is behind you. It is peering over you. It is dribbling in your ear and snotting on your cornflakes. There is no avoiding it. In my varied career of ghost hunter and paranormal expert, I have seen many things that should not be seen, heard many sounds that should not be heard, tasted things that were well enough of that. Tonight I wish to tell you, warn you, of the things that lurk behind the veil, things that are watching, waiting to get you. I am reminded of the case of poor, dear Reuben. Reuben had always been such a good friend to me. Well, both to me and my very special friend, Alice. But Reuben wasn't content with just being her friend, was he? No, he wanted to be her very special friend too. And that's why he started to take her to the cinema and whatnot and all sorts without me. Do you know what that is, listeners? Classic, textbook, possession behavior. I was very concerned about poor Reuben, very concerned. So I decided to do some research in the Book of Things and stuff, kept under armed guard in the basement toilets of the British Museum. And it was in here that I discovered that poor Reuben was possessed by Neville Crupps, a 14th century executioner who was himself chopped into little pieces for wanking on a holy day. Oh dear. This was terrible news. My own best friend Reuben, slowly being absorbed by the demented spirit of a medieval wanker. What was I to do? Well, dear listeners, let me assure you that in the cases of possession like this, you have to be cruel to be kind. So I buried him in a pit, said an exorcism, and whittled some holy water over him. Extreme measures, you may think, but you are wrong, dear listeners. You are very, very wrong. For after this precaution, there was no more possession from the tortured and unhappy spirit of Neville Crupps, attempting to gain a physical foothold in our mortal realm. None at all. The world will never realize the debt it owes me in protecting it from such danger. Alas, poor Reuben was lost, but such is often the way in the perilous world of the paranormal. As for poor Alice, I knew her poor, kind soul could never bear to hear about what a monster Reuben had been transformed into, and so I merely told her that he'd run off with that slag, Mavis Tupper from Ipswich. Alice was devastated, but it was for the best, really, and tonight I get to take her to the cinema. Just the two of us. So it all turned out rather well, didn't it, dear listeners? And once more, Hector Tarpit has saved the world from ghosties.